All right, Leo, here we go with the Leo soap opera for July 2023 for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anybody that's following along here. I don't know why it is. I have no idea. I pulled the old animal deck out of retirement just for your reading. Okay, it's a very important month. Hopefully you read my blog right up on July at sltblog.com. And hopefully you watched the overview reading. Because whenever I pull on you, on this angle of the soulmate cycle, I get what's known as the Devil's Tower. And I got it in the surface energy this time. It's unreal. That said, roles can be reversed. I can't tell you apart from your soulmate. You're the same frequency. It is what it is, but I'm pretty good at separating things, and I know this energy well at this point. It's probably the incoming energy. For most of you, it's your runner, if you will. Probably caught in a toxic situation, toxic relationship, a marriage for most of you, okay? Or, you know, again, a relationship of some kind. It's toxic as fuck, all right? Should have been done a long time ago. That's it. It's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I asked the universe, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo for July 2023. I get the Page of Swords. Yeah, a little bit disappointment here. Page of Wands. Somebody wanting new adventures. Crossed by the Sun. Somebody realizing it. Somebody wants to talk to you. Something that makes them happy. All right. Someone here wants to be happy. They want something new. It's tied to you in some way. It's tied to what your connection showed them, or what they learned from you, or just being in your presence. They want to be happy. There's the Devil, there's the Ace of Swords, and there's the Tower. Something toxic here. The truth they've realized is that they're not happy. They can see here in July the toxin for what it is. And the moment that happens, see the lightning? See the lightning? The moment that happens, the tower falls. In some way, it comes crashing down. The Devil's Tower, which is kind of what this energy is never stable. It always is doomed to end because it's built on sand. It's terrible. The foundation is awful. It's like those houses that are built on the edge of cliffs that are eroding. One day, they're going to fall into the sea. You know, it's a toxic build, if you will. The moment they realize this, sometime in September, sometime in July, sometime between July and September, probably when Venus goes retrograde in Leo, play a big role. When the ego comes down and they get a bit humbled, right? That tower falls. And it's because of you. This is the Queen of Pentacles. It's because, so like I said, it's because of what this connection showed them, what they felt about it, how they feel about you, what you represent, whatever it is. This Queen of Pentacles is one of the finest energies of the Empress. It's right there. Somebody wants what they could have had with you. This is bookending the Page of Wands, New Adventures. Wants what they could have had with you, what they maybe feel they should have had, or what you represent. Wants something new. That's where we're going in July. And if you read my July write-up and watch the overview, you'll know. July is a lot of clarity. It's a lot of clarity. We're seeing the Ace of Swords a lot in these readings, no matter. This is the only reading I'm using this deck for in this Zodiac fly-through. I haven't touched it. And I won't touch it again. That's it. This is a powerful reading. This is going to be quite a month for the Leo soap opera. Expect some updates. Let's go. This first card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? All right? Why the fuck are we here? Why? Boom. 8 Wands. Forward movement, communication. Somebody's talking. And that talking is moving things forward. Talking to themselves, talking to outside people, talking to you maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We're just getting started. What comes after 8 Wands? Holy fuck. 4 Wands. Yeah. This is a marriage for most of you. And I'm drawn to the blue in the middle. That's throat chakra. That's talking. And it starts small and then it gets deeper blue. Lighter blue to deeper blue. I know it's hard to see, but there it is. That's talking. Somebody here, the devil's tower is fallen once they realize it, that they want to be happy. And it sticks this month because there's hyper clarity, as I said in my write-up about the month. All right. North Node activity playing a big role, no doubt. Again, read that write-up for the month of July. I don't write them for my health. I write them so you guys know what's going on. They help you get the most out of the readings. Because I can't explain everything on every reading. It'd be 9 hours long. Let's shuffle the deck. Give me the soulmate cycle for July 2023 from the angle of Leo. Let's go. Let's do this. Give me a reading, universe. Overall energy is our pre-shuffle. Look at that. After a shuffle, after a cut and a shuffle, our pre-shuffle comes back. See overall energy. It's all about the devil's tower and you. It's all about it. Our reading is on the direct flip of the pre-shuffle. That's fucking magic right there. That's what that is. Right here is the energy around your connection. Right here is how they're behaving in the 3D. Right here is their soul. That would be good. Right here is the hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the energy of your connection. Right here is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. Are you ready? All right, get comfortable. All right, here we go. It's summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. Get your pants off, whatever. Here we go. Energy around the connection. 8 Pentacles. Where have I seen that? 8 Pentacles. It's at the bottom of the deck, the little animal deck I'm going to use to clarify randomly. I looked before I did the reading. Where have I seen that? I thought, unreal. Unfucking real. This reading's going to be off the chain. Okay. They can't escape this connection. Okay, I'm just reading the incoming energy. And maybe you can't too, either. I don't think either of you can. All right? This connection is the spider web. And it's caught somebody here. Somebody, one side of this connection is way more into it than they've let on. It's influencing their life way more than they've let on. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. We will clarify. How are they behaving in the 3D? The 9 of Wands. Can't take it anymore. It's the end of resistance. 9s are the end in tarot. They can't take it anymore. Right? This connection is, they've been trying to get out of this web for a long time. Trying to get out of this web. Fighting and struggling and fighting and struggling. They can't fight it anymore. They're just tired. It's tired. It's exhaustion. Here's this soul. It bookends the little person caught in the web. The King of Swords. It's time to do something. This King of Swords energy bleeds into the 3D. That's why I said, when I threw this, I said, can't take it anymore. Yeah. It's hard to ignore a great horned owl with a sword. I mean, if you were walking in the woods and you saw an owl almost 2 feet long with a 5-foot wingspan and a fucking sword as big as him, it'd be pretty hard to ignore. It'd also be a little freaky. Okay? And I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. It is a powerful urge to take action here, coming from the soul. We saw it in the pre-shuffle. We're seeing it here. Tell me about, what's the universe want to say? Red with this spider web. 8 cups, yeah. There's no way out here. They're sitting in something toxic. It's 8 broken cups. The realization hits this person that there's no way out here. There's nowhere to go except toward getting happy, right? There's nothing to do but let the spider eat them at this point, okay? It just is. They just become consumed with this connection for reasons I kind of explained in the pre-shuffle. Potential final outcome, red with this 9 wands. Yeah. The Queen of Wands. Somebody's going to try to pretend their way out of this, okay? They're going to try to, but I don't think they can. I think this is a failed Queen of Wands. The energy's a bit cockeyed. It's like that if you want accuracy. Okay? And look at what happened here when I did that. I just randomly turned it. This is like one of those, you ever watch like, or you ever see the pictures of the doomsday clock, right? And it says, it always has how close we are to mass destruction, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, this right here, it strikes me as the hand on a clock. It's almost at midnight. It's almost there. I don't think they're going to get away with fakey McFakering their way out of this. Pretending you don't matter. They can't. That's getting tired. This is red with the 9 of Wands. They can't fight this web anymore. All right, let's see where we go. Let's do it. Let's clarify. Let's go. Okay. Double 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. That's unreal. 8 of Wands overall energy. That's wild. What's going on with the 8 of Pentacles? Tell me about it. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, my student. Yep. The environmental energy around them is trying to teach them a lesson. Okay? This connection is here to teach this person a lesson. I don't necessarily mean it in the sense of you need to learn a lesson. I mean, I'm telling you this connection has something to teach each of you. But when I'm pulling on the incoming energy, the lesson that I'm getting here is that if you're unhappy, you do something about it. You don't just keep drinking out of 8 broken cups and go, I'm okay with the bloody lips every day, drinking out of these 8 shards of cups. You don't do that. You go and you buy some new cups. This connection came in. It caught this person. It caught their eye. It caught their feelings. It caught their attention. They never met anybody like you before. It taught them that. They learned it, and then they fought it for a long time. And that's why they're tired. Like those salmon that swim upstream to spawn, by the time they get to their original place, the place they're going, they're exhausted. Some of them just drop dead. This person's exhausted and unhappy and wanting to get happy here. The soul is like, I know how you can get happy with that rainbow sword there. What's on top? The world. Again, it's just it's the world. It's the most powerful card I could pull. It's a very auspicious energy. It's about the new core energies. The new core energies are creating newness in this person's outlook on things. Why is the world here? The King of Cups. Under this energy, someone now gets it. They need to say how they feel. They've got something they want to say. All right? They need to be vulnerable. That's the lesson they were supposed to be learning. Anyway. This person was shut down, whoever this is. When you crossed paths with them, they were shut down. They were shutting down. I think for some of you, they got burned by someone else just before you who reminded them, you reminded them, or your situation reminded them of that, and then they held that against you. That's possible for some of you. That kind of energy, though, same frequency of energy, plays out many different ways. They were very impulsive in dismissing this connection. You were, I would dare say, one of the most important people to cross their paths in quite some time. Could be the most in their life. Okay? That's the lesson that they're learning now. Right. Okay. Alright, 9 Wands. They're tired. Can't take it anymore. I get that. Why is the 9 Wands here? Tired of what? Tired of being phony. Tired of being fakey. These two are read together in the reading, just like these two are. This is a standalone. That's their soul. They're tired of being fakey McFakerman. That's your person usually. The wall of pretense. Oh, we live a happy life. Everything's great at home. No, it ain't. You know it ain't. It's not great at home at all. That's just the image, the PR you're putting out. It's not. All that matters is that you're really happy. Somebody here, there's an energy here that needs to stop worrying what other people fucking think. Oh, what would the neighbors think? What would the family think? For some of them, it's what would the press think, because this Leo angle has the most number, I think, of public figure types than any other sign angle on this cycle. Who gives a fuck? You know, doesn't matter. What's going on here? 9 of Wands. Why is it here? Tired. Oh, confused. Confusion. Why? The energy around them is confused. Well, because of their propensity to want to go back to this, and they're tired that it's coming to an end. What's on top? Eight Pentacles again. Look at that. Why are they confused? Why are they confused? Because they thought they could just get out of the net, out of the web, like they have before. This is an energy, and I've said this before, where others have approached and they just cast them off. Bye-bye, gone, yep. Even others that might make them happy, right? So here they are sitting in a toxic relationship. They get hit on by somebody. Normally they could just either wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, or just dismiss the person and distract themselves and go away. They can't distract themselves from you. You're this spider web. Your connection is this web. When you're caught in it, you can't just distract yourself out of it. Okay? It was there to teach them something, to change their life, to get them out of a karmic cycle that was over with whatever that toxic energy is, which for most of you is a spouse or a relationship of some kind. Others, it's a family or a job, or others, it's all of it. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Nine Cups. Yeah. Again, they're confused in the 3D because they can't get out of this web, and at the same time, they don't want to because it makes them happy. Normally, they can fakey McFakerman their way out. Normally, they cross somebody's path who believes they're bullshit, who believes they're pretense. You didn't. You saw right through it. I see right through it. I'm smiling here off camera. Smiling. Whenever I look at this card, I smile. I see right through you, motherfucker. That's a rattlesnake. They shoot that rattle at you when you come up because they don't want to bite you. The biting is the last resort because they have to be vulnerable. They have to stretch out. You know, if you're standing there with a hatchet, you're going to win. You might get bit, but it's just a rattlesnake. You'll be all right. You got a good hour or two to get treatment, right? No problem. You're good. All right. All right. I know I've been bitten by one. So I think I told that story once. All right, here we go. King of Swords. King of Swords. Tell me about this King of Swords. This urge to take action from deep in the soul. Unreal. A truth that just cannot be ignored. Oh my God, this is hilarious. It's the Page of Swords crossing the King of Swords in the soul. This person is disappointed that they can't push this back because it causes so many goddamn problems in their life. But this web makes me happy though. You know, it's just like that. It's just disappointment energy here. Every time, also there's an energy here in another layer of every time they spy, and they do. Some of them are watching me right now. They're watching. I know, I fucking see you. I do. You're right there. I see it. I can spot barn owls. Lots of people can't. You walk past these guys a lot. If you walk down a street with a lot of trees in it, you live in a semi-rural area, you walk by them all the time. You probably don't notice. Me, I'm looking up. I'm not, my face ain't in a smartphone. I'm looking up. There they are because I know where they sit. Right? At the end of the day, yeah. Every time they spy, they want to do something about it. They want to come talk to you. They miss you in the soul. Can I phrase it like that? It's the same frequency of energy. Okay, what's on top? 5 Wands. There's an inner conflict here somehow. Deep down. That's a mild energy. That's the weakest energy as it reflects from me. Why is the 5 Wands here? 5 of Cups. Right. This person still continually wonders if they can just push it back. I say all the time. They're like if they're not an actor, they should have been. I say it all the time. Actors control their emotions. You know, the ones who are smart realize that you can't really actually do that. You can only do it for short periods of time when you need to for a role you're playing. But in the real world, you can't actually control raging waters of emotion. Certainly not a soul connection this strong, where somebody here is destined to learn something. You were their ticket to ride out of that toxin, and they decided to stay in it. There's a very minor conflict here with this person where they think maybe I can just sit in this. Maybe I can deal with it. I can control this emotion. They can't. This 5 of Wands tells me that they can't. All right? Which does on some level disappoint them. All right? Okay. The King of Swords is much stronger energy. All right. Okay. Talk about 8 Cups. I think this is a separate message. This person here, again, the 8 cups. Jesus. Time to go. It takes bravery, though. Queen of Wands isn't brave. It's not. It's not a brave energy. It's my debutante card. It's my someone who's interested in status. It's my influencer card. People like that. I'm an influencer. You know. You know, get real. You know. But it is what it is. Why is the 8 of Cups here? There's a silence to this energy. I went silent for a moment. What did I say? There's a silence to this energy. 5 of Pentacles crossing in. Somebody here does it to themselves. They control their emotions and sit in it, but they can't control the fact that this spider web of this connection makes them happy. The fact that it taught them something. And once they've learned it, once that student crossing here, that Page of Pentacles, learns the lesson, they remember the lesson. What's on top? 9 Wands ties all the way over here to this 9 Wands. They're getting tired. They can't sit in it. The universe is saying they can't sit in it anymore. The energy's changed. It's red with the world. The core energy has changed. I've talked about that. Talked about it in my write-up on July. Yeah. Tired. It's getting hard to stay in this. Let the spider eat me. I give up. I can't fight it anymore. They're going to try, though. Why is the 9 Wands here? 4 Wands. This is a marriage. This is a motherfucking marriage. I know it is. I fucking know it. Or a relationship or family type. Something that represents the stability of their life. They can't keep their lips zipped anymore that it's broken, it's dead, it's over. And they're walking toward what? 9 Cups, right? 8 Cups, you walk toward 9 Cups. This card, this 9 Wands, ties us to this 9 Wands, which has what sitting on top of it? 9 Cups. Right. They're coming your way here. Somebody sees a future with you. They don't see a future in what they have, but they're still core programmed in some way to try to block it out and just suck their way through it and push it back. Good luck with that. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. They're very attracted to you. That's one of the energies that's here. Very attracted to. Well, of course they are. They're caught in the web and they like it. Right? They don't want to admit it, but they like it. Queen of Wands doesn't want to admit it. Wants to stay in his or her mansion with the fancy cars, but they don't like to admit that they're banging somebody downtown that they actually love, and they like being there more. I'm not saying you're poor and they're rich. I'm just giving you an example of the energy of in the web and like it, but they don't want to admit it. But it's getting harder and harder not to. Why is the 8 Wands? I keep Freudian slipping 8 Wands. It was why we're here. It was before the cut. Why do I keep Freudian slipping 8 Wands? It's the Hermit. I think they're going to reach out. I think they're going to reach out. This is a very old soul person. I say this to you all the time. I like your person's soul energy. I do. They're me in the soul. They're King of Swords. I reflect as Hermit and King of Swords most of the time. Most of the time when readers that know what they're doing pull on me, that's my core energy. Sometimes Temperance comes up too, although that's a bit of a stretch. I haven't learned quite 100% the lesson of Temperance yet. Mostly the Archangel Michael energy is picked up on. That truth, a healing through truth kind of thing, where I just shoot straight with people, like that. More of an Ace of Swords. My point is, I like this person's soul energy. It's fantastic. They need to stop fighting it. It's trying to shine through. It's all around them. They're swimming in their own soul, their own old soul inner wisdom. And they're still trying to fight it. It's futile, is what this says. What's on top? 9 Pentacles. This is an escalation. These two are read together. This is 8 Pentacles, which we've now had 3 fucking times. 8 Pentacles to 9 Pentacles. Someone here, I think they're going to fucking reach out. I do. They're breaking free. Look at the color match here. You can read energy now. Look at the background here and the background here. They're very similar, right? So, and this card's on top of this one. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why was the Hermit crossing? Why am I talking about them breaking free of this? Because it's tired, it's getting old? They are. This is liberation. Liberation from a phony relationship, liberation from phoniness within themselves, liberation. This is someone, the Nine of Pentacles on top of the Queen of Wands is someone who does not care what anyone thinks anymore. I don't care. It's like that. Why is the Nine Wands or Nine Pentacles here? Well, Nine Wands comes with it, so it's over here too. It's surrounded by Nine Wands. Why is the Nine Pentacles here? Because of you. Why are they breaking free of this? Why are they no longer care what anybody thinks? Why? Why? You. The Queen of Pentacles. This is your energy attached to this. It's red with the Nine of Cups. This means you're the Nine of Cups. You're the Nine of Cups they're walking toward. That's why I keep Freudian slipping 8 Wands. 8 Wands was before the cut. The universe wants you to know this person might communicate. They very well might. And I think it might be open and honest. I say might because I can't predict free will. They're still, I won't lie to you, they're still trying to push it back. Oh, maybe I can live with this. Maybe I could just stay like this. Oh God, keep things the same. This person does not like to, normally they don't want to rock the boat. But they have in the past. See, that's the thing. They go through periods of I can deal with this, I can deal with this, and then there's like a blip. No, I can't. And then they calm down and fix it. And then, etc., etc. But you're different. You came along and they probably cast you off, you know. No, don't want that again. Thinking you were like something else. But you weren't. You were very different from something else. You were actually what they needed to break free of this toxin, to break free of this propensity to put up a wall of pretense and care what other people think and all that stuff. That's living life in a prison when you do that. When you care what other people think. Other people are shit. Most of them suck. They think terrible things about you, even if they're telling you how happy they are for you. They're not. Most of the time. 78% of the time you're being lied to. Never care what other people think. Just be you. Do you. Right? They're figuring that out here. And it's because of you. So there's a chance that someone's going to reach out here. There's a chance. Okay? There's a snowball's chance. I'll tell you what. With that sun here, they want to be happy. You definitely make them. You're the Nine Cups. The universe says it's getting hard, very hard under this new energy for them not to walk away from 8 broken cups and go toward 9 cups. You, opening up to you, they see a future with you. There's that King of Cups, that fear of being vulnerable toward this, in the energy of this connection. You're their 4 Wands. You're their ticket to ride. You're their ticket to the real 10 of Pentacles. I think they figure that out sometime in July. Wouldn't surprise me. If you read my write-up on July, you'll understand why. You know, July is about clarity. And it's about, in particular, aside from the North Node activity, which really is powerful this month, big time, July is about clarity on how we deceive ourselves. It's a lot of that. And addiction energy. This person for a long time is addicted to the toxin. The devil energy, we only get addicted to bad things. The word addiction, and by the energy of addiction is a devil energy. Right? We get addicted to bad things. It's easy to get addicted to a toxic relationship. You get so used to it. Something good comes along, you don't even notice until it's too late half the damn time. That's kind of what happened here. I don't think it's too late. I think this connection is still having a profound impact on this person. Big time. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. I've been shuffling. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. 10 swords. 3 swords. Emperor. And a wheel of fortune crossing the 3 of swords in the base energy. These cards are read center, left, right. Base energy and forward moving energy is read together. This is the environmental energy. Somebody here is hoping to God that this isn't over. And I can tell you it's not. The connection itself is fine. They're caught in a web. A web that isn't going anywhere. The wheel is turning here on this 3 swords. Somebody can't sit in this anymore. Okay? And what is this 3 swords? You know what I think? I think there's many layers of energy here. I'm going to give you not the top layer because we already talked about a lot of what that has to say here in this reading. I'm going to go about 5 layers down. And I'm going to tell you what I already may have said, but it's backed up here. This person, this emperor, if you will, this Burger King, was shut down when you showed up. Something else hurt them. You were supposed to turn that around and instead, and move them forward. Instead, they blew you off. They went in a whole new direction. Because this is an out of balance emperor, the chariot went hog wild, and I think they acted impulsively. I do. And now they have a new perspective on that with the Hanged Man. Now they want to give to it with the 6 of Pentacles. And they're still a little bit afraid to be vulnerable. Still a little bit afraid to open up. But that King of Cups represents a lot of love. That's the Ace of Cups full of love. A little reluctant to give it. Right? I mean, in the beginning, they definitely were. They definitely booked it. They booked it in the beginning because something else hurt them. They took what someone else did out on you. Or what life had done to them up to that point out on you. They were grumpy. Emotionally grumpy. Shut down is another way to put it. But in the main energy here, this person here wants to turn around this 3 of Swords. And it's almost an energy of before it's too late. Again, there's an epiphany that has to be had here by this person. Sometime in July, they get the clarity they need to cut through their own bullshit. What happens there is up to their free will. But I do see that toxic situation, the tower is falling on it for sure. All right? That's your reading. There's a good chance you would just if I'm to assess this, because our energy before the cut while we're here was 8 wands. This person's doing some talking. I'm still drawn to the blue there. The throat chakra has been coming up a lot on this 4 of wands here in this zodiac fly through. There's a chance that this person might reach out or you might hear something. They may test the waters a little bit. All right? Don't be surprised. But definitely don't be surprised if spying energy picks up. Some of them are watching this reading right now. And if they are, I'll tell them, reach the fuck out. It's okay. It's cool. Right? The DF side of this connection, the non-runner side, we'll say, is very enlightened. You're unlikely to rip their head off. And I wouldn't. This person's had a lot of pain in their life. Cut them some slack. Give people a chance to fail. Always live by that policy. I mean, do what you want. It's just my advice. Always give people a chance to fail. What this person did to you was they failed you before you had a chance to fail. And that's not cool. And then you proved them wrong. And then they didn't want to admit they were wrong. And they fought that web for a long time. Well, now they're tired. And they actually kind of enjoy the web when they settle down in it for a moment. Then they catch themselves enjoying the web and they go, no. I'm going to just stay where I'm at. Okay. That's getting hard to do with a double 9 of wands on top of 8 cups here. 9 wands again. Yeah, good luck with that. That's your reading. All right. There's a snowball's chance of communication. I'll have an update for you sometime in July. We're still tracking the Leo soap opera. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.